Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Everyday Chick, and I am here with another video. This is another hair review on the hair that I have in my head here. This is a wig I received from Youth Beauty. I love this hair. I had different hopes for this hair. So I was supposed to technically like dye it and do it, but when I saw the hair and I saw I don't know how it feels and the color it is, I'm gonna wait a couple days before I dye it. I really love this platinum blonde, long. It's 22 inches, goes to right at my butt, goes to right above my butt. I am 5'1", so to reference how long it is, the hair is true to length, because I have ordered wigs from companies before or received wigs from companies before, and it's a 22 and it's for sure 18, and I'm like, that's a complete price difference. What are we doing? But I'm not gonna ramble too much. I'm gonna show you guys how I apply this hair on my head, and it's kind of like the finished result that I get here. The lace is phenomenal. It does look a little brown tinted here. I did get some makeup on it on accident, but none I can't clean off. But do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna go ahead and get right into the video. I look crazy, but this means the wig is coming. So, to prep my wig, I'm gonna glue my wig cap down to my head. This is my second layer of the yellow got to be glued. I prefer the black one, I think, now, but I don't have any of the black one, and I'm not going to the beauty supply store right now, so this is what you get. But the hair is from Youth Beauty Boutique. No, just Youth Beauty. So when you get your wig cap, I don't know if it comes to every package or just in when they send wigs, but they did send me 2 packs of wig caps. I have one on my head, and they are nude, which I appreciate because I only use nude wig caps. I might use a dark brown if the hair is black. I might use a dark, maybe, but I'm not dark enough for it to make sense. So I normally only use a light brown or a nude wig cap, so this is nice. They also have a brush to detangle. Feels pretty good. It says Youth Beauty Hair Collection on it, and youthbeauty.com. That's really nice. They sent me an adjustable strap and the wig holder. I think these are really good, especially for people who have who travel and bring hair, or who have multiple wigs and it becomes really out of hand. So the way my wigs are now, the way my wigs are currently placed are inside of they're just matted. They're underneath something sitting there. They're super matted, I'm sure. So it's nice that I now have a place to put them. So hopefully I'll be able to get some more of them, because now I have 4. Because I bought 2 when I went to their wig party, and they sent me 2 because I received 2 wigs from them. But today I'm just debuting 1, because one of them I think I have another idea for them. But I have their platinum blonde, or their 613, 22 inches. So when I originally received this wig, I was going to dye it. I was going to dye a large portion of the frontal, because I didn't know that this is a full lace wig. I didn't know that. It's full lace, so going through. It's super nicely put together. You can see my hand all the way through. The wig is already pre-plucked. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4. Comes with 4 combs inside, an adjustable strap at the bottom. That I always tighten because I have a little head. This is the hairline itself, so it's pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my wig cap now. It's tacky, so So I think it should be okay. If not, we're gonna just have to do this again off camera. Got to be on the ends that are rolling up and push it down. That's just what works best for me. If something else works best for you, do that. Because I find myself always, if I didn't do this, I would cut off too much of it. Like, I don't know why mine just doesn't dry down. So I'll be back in about 15 minutes when this completely dries so that it's not rolling, and Now here I'm using my Fit Me powder in the color 355 Coconut to cover the lace, and then I go ahead and I throw the wig onto my head, and I'm just going to pull out the lace that I used in the front that's going to help me apply the rest of this wig onto my head. So now here I am applying my first layer of Got to Be Glued. I normally use the black one, but today I'm using the yellow one. To me, they both work kind of the exact same, but I just move the hair back to make sure that it doesn't get caught in the Got to Be Glued itself. And then after about 30 seconds, I then just wait, maybe like a minute, and then I start pulling the wig forward so that it can begin to attach to the Got to Be Glued. This time I left the lace from the front of the wig so that I had, I guess, some leverage to pull it forward so that I wasn't pulling the wig itself. And then I kind of just push it down. I move some of the hair backwards behind my ear so that I know that it fits perfectly on my head. And then I kind of just go around my entire circumference of my head, and I do the same thing on one side that I do on the other side. Sometimes it is a little bit harder for me to get one side as opposed to the other side. So some sides take me longer than other sides. I may have to cut a little bit, adjust some, but then I just continue to pull some of the hair forward and then pull the rest of the hair back behind my ear so that I know it fits comfortably. But we go ahead and wrap it for now. I want to just make sure my edges are secure. And I'll be back in 1 second. Now right here I'm looking a little crazy, but I did pull the baby hairs back so that I could make sure that the wig was attached to my head, as well as cut the rest of that lace off from the front that I used to pull the wig forward. Now I'm going to just push the hair back that I don't need as baby hairs, and then leave the baby hair, I guess the hair that I do want as baby hairs, and I leave that forward. And now this process does take me a little bit longer just because this is my first time trying blonde hair, so I didn't know if I wanted baby hair or if I didn't. But because this wig already came with baby hairs, I thought I might as well just use them. And then I continue to apply Got to Be Glued if necessary in certain parts of the wig that might not have, I guess, dried down. And then that's kind of all I do right before I apply my baby hairs. Here I begin cutting my baby hairs to make them shorter because they are really long when you receive the wig. And if you saw in the beginning, the wig already comes with baby hairs that are already pulled forward. It's just up to your liking to customize them. And I would assume that you can move the baby hairs backwards, or in all honesty, just cut them off when you cut the lace if baby hair is just really not your thing. But I begin to just swoop using the... I use a rat tooth comb as well as a toothbrush, and I also will use a spoolie depending on how the wig, I guess, if it's necessary or not. And I continue to just pull some of the baby hairs forward, grab some Got to Be Glue, and then I just proceed and do the same thing to one that I do to the next, thereon and their fourth. And then I just continue until my baby hairs, I guess, are completely finished. So this is what you're going to watch me do here until, I guess, my baby hairs are completely to my liking. And then I continue to cut them off or make them shorter if they're too long, because some portions are just a little bit longer than necessary. And that's pretty much what you guys are seeing here. And I just continue to add baby hair, Sometimes I don't need them, but sometimes, especially for this style, I just happen to have liked baby hair, and that's just what worked for me. I will continue to cut off lace if necessary. That's pretty much all I do as far as baby hair. After I do my baby hair, I tie them up for about, 30 minutes before I style my hair. Now, this is how the hair you receive it. It has no actual part in it yet, or anything. This is about how the hair comes. It comes straight, but it's not bone straight. So I am going to use my ceramic tourmaline red flat iron. It is 1.5 inches. I bought it from my local beauty supply store. Take a comb. So now to part it, in all honesty, this is one of the easiest wigs I've ever received to have to part. Like, it's not hard. I moved the part a couple times. Normally the hair has to be wet to be moved, and it doesn't have to be like that for this wig. So I kind of just go ahead and part, because I want to have a middle part. Part it down the middle, and then that's pretty much it. Then you just flat iron around the hair so that it stays down. I use a little bit of spritz in the hair just to make sure this part stays down. Or I'll use this, which is my, I don't know, it's some type of spray of some sort that I stole from my mama. And I spray it on my hand, rub both of my hands together, and I lay the front down, or the top down, so that I don't have any flyaways. And then I go ahead and I'll spray a little bit more. And you spray it down. I'll use my paddle brush as well, and I kind of just go ahead, and because the hair is already straight, you don't have to use like really small sections, and I kind of just push it down, and I flat iron all the way to the bottom, and that's pretty much it. And I repeat the same process over and over until the whole head is done, and then that's how you achieve the look that you see with me in the beginning of this video. But that's kind of all I plan on doing to this wig right now. I do have to go somewhere in a little bit, so I'm not gonna move the hair around too much, just because I don't know, if I enjoy the middle part. I've been rocking the middle part for a couple of days. I have had this wig in my hair for about 3 days now, so I can give you guys some, I guess, an update. This hair has minimal to no shedding. It may come out every once in a while, but that's normal. It's a full laced wig, so shedding is normal, and it's also 613, so shedding is also normal. From what I've seen on other reviews about 613 hair in general, it normally just sheds, but it's nothing like excessive. I do not have the back currently down. I kind of just bobby pinned it so that it would stay down, and I use normal bobby pins, and I just bobby pin it down to my head. And that's pretty much it. And then you guys achieve this middle part look. I don't, normally with black hair, what I do is I use concealer and stuff to conceal my part. I don't do that with this wig just because I honestly don't feel like it's necessary. The part is pretty much spoken for itself. You see the part, it's not like it's invisible. But that's pretty much all I do here. And yeah. The one thing that I can say is my makeup gets in this hair like crazy. I don't know how to stop that process of my makeup getting in my hair, but in all honesty, all I do to get that out is I take a cotton swab, or I'll take a Q-tip, and I will, I guess, clean the lace. And that's pretty much it. So I'm kind of happy how this turned out. Like I said, I did just use Got To Be Glued to put this wig down, so it's been about 3 or 4 days now. So some of parts of the wig will come up, especially like these little flaps here, and all I do is put a little bit of Got To Be Glued on my finger and push it back down. Sometimes it just happens when I get in the shower. It's really hot in the shower, so it may come up a little bit, but nothing too severe that I'm like, I gotta reapply my whole wig. No. Most of the time, like I said, it's just both sides. And I'll put it like on the tip of my nail here. I don't know if you can really see that, but just the tip of my nail. And I'll flip the hair up and just apply it to the bottom and just push it down so that it stays. But that's pretty much it. That's how I styled this wig. I do plan on changing the wig part or whatever, and I will show you guys if I happen to change it and when I do. But as of right now, this is pretty much how it's going to stay. But do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next upload. Bye!